back to the trader, but we'll spend... Whoa! Ah! Wow. That made my stomach turn.
Hello, can anyone hear me? If you hear this broadcast, please respond. My name is Nobody, and I am a survivor. I have an underground bunker and supplies. I repeat, if anyone can hear me, please respond.
Good morning, evening, or afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to episode 29 of the Road to 10K. Now, I've been working on the base, just basically getting everything ready to where we can actually build what we want to build. For the most part, just been working on getting all the rebar laid out. I did all the digging and did a little bit of layout, so I'll know where I'm at when we do it. But that's actually not what we're going to do now. What we need to do now, I just come to the realization that I definitely need to go to the trader. There's no two ways around it. I've got way too much stuff sitting there taking up all my inventory space. I need to get rid of as much of it as I can. So what I did is I just loaded everything up that I want to take to the trader, like all those extra guns and stuff that I'm not using and that I won't use. And all the stuff that I had originally for the trader, like all the dual or double patterns and stuff like that. Loaded it all up, and I'm about to head to the trader and see what we can sell them. Now, we've got a couple traders on our map. We've got a couple quests for traders too, so we should be able to sell most, if not all of this. Okay, so we've already got that set. Yeah, we should be able to sell most, if not all of it, so that'll be a good start, hopefully. And there's a bunch of stuff I want to buy from my class vendors as well. That's another reason why I need to go to the trader. I need the dukes for it. I figure there's no point in having all of this stuff if we're not going to use it, or if we're not going to sell it. So, heading that way now. I do plan on, by the end of this episode, I should have everything pretty much ready to go. By the end of this episode, we should have our little platforms up and have already laid out the area for the electric fences that we want to use. Sorry about the lag here. My mini bikes always cause lag. I guess they're always a little too fast. But yeah, that's pretty much the plan for today, is just go to the trader, get that done, and then head on over back to the base and at least get everything laid out. It doesn't all have to be concrete by the end of the day, but at least we'll have it all ready to basically, like, the basic defenses will be ready to go. Now, I did get a cop in a roaming horde earlier, which is another reason I want to start actually laying down some concrete, because he took out a lot of my frames that I had sitting there, and that was just annoying. So, he blew up on the frames, and you know how that goes. However, he did blow up on the side of the building there, and he didn't really cause any damage. All he did was took out the frames, so I can't complain about that. Man, this place is a while, links. This place is pretty far away. Okay, there. I'll learn to speech one day, guys. I swear, I will. Ooh. Yeah, I've been running into some pretty heavy, frame rate issues inside of my base when I first load in. I think it just might be because I'm so close to town it's loading in town. It's not that big of a deal. It usually goes away after a few minutes, so that's not going to be an issue. Now, I'll probably end up getting my little graphical bug that I get all the time when I go back to the base. It's pretty interesting. If you haven't seen it, you'll be able to see it now. Anywhere that I've dug previously will basically be covered over with grass that you can just walk through. It usually happens whenever I take a distant trip and come back. Alright, so let's see what he's got. Or got to...
Make it snappy. I gotta take a crap.
wants to buy from us. We're just gonna straight up sell everything. We're not really too worried about too much stuff right now. We just need dukes for the most part. Now, there is some stuff we might want to buy from him while we're here. Like any patterns that we don't have, that'll be good. So what... we've got both of those. I might want to go on and put some points into that. Because that's a really crappy... Oh, we can buy that. Let's see. I'm just going to sell all this stuff off and then look to see what he's got that we might want. I'll let that survivor live. They're far enough away from our house to where they're not going to do anything. Yeah, sniper rifle can go. Now I'm only holding on to like one of our major weapons each because we've been getting so many of them that I'm not too worried. I've been getting a lot of the military guys coming in roaming hordes. So that's pretty cool. I've been getting a lot of different just replacement guns and stuff, so I can't complain too much about that. I will say though, after making so many rebar frames, that is quite the process. Try to avoid making that many if you can, because
talking it goods and that's all you buy?
no, I'm coming back for more when you get better stuff.
Get the hell out of my store. It's for real customers.
Real customers, although I just sold him like way more than he had in stock. Alright, so we're gonna go on and bring all these guns over into the inventory and see how many of these we can sell. And then we're gonna move on to the next trader after we put some points into the perk for him. Secret stash. So yeah, this is going to be my basic trip to the trader style setup. I'm going to go on and show this one, but like future trips, nah, I probably won't show. I'll just leave there off camera because it can get boring just running back and forth all the time.
You smell like the dead.
Yeah. You smell worse. Let's see. He won't buy that. I'm not selling that. I just bought it. So apparently you can't sell him a completely broken weapon. Good to know. And I'm not worried about breaking any of these down. The pistols and stuff, I might do that just to get rid of them. Anything that I can't sell all the way, I might do that. But looks like I'm going to actually be able to sell pretty much everything if I do multiple traders. So I'm not too worried about that. Let's see, blueprint paper. We'll go on and sell all of that together. We're not really worried about trader points. We've got plenty of them, obviously. Beretta shotgun. We need to learn to fix these things because we use them enough to where we want to be able to see. I'm kind of iffy on selling this M25. It is a good gun. Yeah, I'm going to hold on to that.
Don't let the door hit you on your way out.
Oh, yeah, we got plenty of dukes now, so let's see what we can do. Let's go on and put some points into... what was this thing? Not quality... And what was it? How many points? We got 32. Yeah, secret stash. Yeah. So I never go above 2 in secret stash
How about I empty your pockets?
because I've actually seen bugs where you'll go to 1 in Secret Stash, and you see the difference already. We got an AK-47. We've got, which I might want to pick up because we don't have a good one of those, and that's not a great one, but it's good. We're gonna go on and buy all the shotgun shells. That's what we're after there. I'm gonna buy the AK-47, and I think that's about it. Does he have any books that are good? We already know that. The one I'm specifically looking for is the exploding crossbow bolts. We know that. Yeah, it looks like, oh, I sold all this to him. Okay. And now if you put more points in, you'll actually see it increase. But if you put 3 points in, everything just like gets crappy again. So I wouldn't put 3 points into it. Where was it? I might actually go into better storage as well in the future. Like actually make bigger storage things.
You're not bringing counterfeit money in here, are you?
Maybe. Okay, so I don't really see anything worthwhile in Secret Stash now. Actually, we're probably gonna need these for our M25 that we decided to hold on to. So we're gonna go and buy those up. We're not really worried about shotgun parts and receivers. We've got plenty of them. Battery bank schematic, yeah, we'll buy that. What ammo and weapons do they have? 5.56. We're gonna buy all the bullets, to be honest. Go on and buy a tungsten club too, because that thing's awesome. And it's purple too. Yeah. Did I decide I was gonna hold on to that M25? I don't remember if I think I sold that to him. No, I didn't. Okay, yeah, I've got a higher M. No, I don't. That's his. Never mind. I'm not too worried about that. I've already got one. We're gonna buy anything for lead. We're going to buy anything for shotgun shells and bullets. And I think that's about it. Yeah, we're going to buy all the bullets. You can never have enough bullets, ever. Never, ever. And I think I'm going to start making regular bullets too, now that I'm running low. Oh man, I know what I forgot. I meant to bring some stuff to make paper with me, but I didn't, because we still don't have a beaker. Maybe we can buy one somewhere. We're short 1 beaker for our chem station. Yeah, shut up, dude. We're short 1 beaker for the chem station, so we're gonna have to find a beaker somewhere. It's time to head back to the base, it looks like, because it's almost nighttime and they're gonna shut us out. Where is our... Okay, we got another trader over there, which I'm going to go on and mark that. So we know to go there first thing in the morning, and there's home, so we're going to head there. Yeah, the trader will kick you out and like teleport you out at a certain time. I think it's 2200 actually, and you can't get back in until... I think it's 6 or 7 a.m. So basically you'd just be chilling there waiting for way too long. It's not really worth being around if it's getting close to night. You might as well go on and just like head back to your base or whatever for the time being. When we get back to the base, we'll go on and start working on laying out the pillars that I was talking about so we can show you what I'm doing there. I should have close to enough iron bars made for what we're wanting to do, so it'll be at least most of it. We'll do that, and then in the morning I'll head back to the trader, but we'll spend... Whoa! Ah! Wow. That made my stomach turn. We'll head back. Head back to the base. Work on the base tonight. Kill anything that comes up, obviously, and have fun with them. Just lay out everything out. Make sure that we get some concrete laid down. So I've had screamers coming up, just destroying my little rebar frames. They're pretty expensive to make, so it makes me mad when they do that. They always seem to hit the right spot to where they have to destroy them because of the way that I've got the thing set up. So I want to at least get that concrete laid down so I can just block off the hole that I've got there and not lose it. And then I want to work on getting the pillars up and maybe even an access port for the pillars. I'm thinking about from down below, but no, there's no point in doing an access port down below because we're gonna have access from the center over here. Oh, come on. I hate when that happens. Not paying attention to what you're doing and you run your mini bike straight into the traps. Yeah, it's always a bright thing to do, right? Now I don't have... Okay, yeah, I'll just leave it there for now. I'm not too worried about it. I'm going to go dump these off in the trader thing and then come back. I'm going to go on and get rid of those traps soon because they're nothing but an annoyance. Yeah, see, here's the problem that I get. And the only way that I can get rid of this right here is to damage a block inside of it. And it basically makes it go away. I don't know if anybody else has seen that glitch, but I get it all the time. I have, like, the entirety of Alpha 16. Yeah, so this is the damage that the cop did when he exploded. So as you see, the base held up pretty well. The frames didn't. I wanted to leave that to show it to you. Let's see. I'm just going to dump all that I can into the trader chest over here, and then we're going to start on the base, so. Alright, here we go. I'm going to leave some ammo on me. I'm going to leave the sniper rifle because we have been known to spawn a few screamers with our work. So we're going to have something to deal with them from a distance. And I'm not wanting to waste a lot of my... oh yeah, I need to sit the stuff that I just bought off to the side here. So I don't put that back in the trader thing. I'm going to go on and read that. Now I can make a battery bank. I've never used one, but that's because the solar panels are so expensive, but I'm thinking I might work on or just put one in as a backup for when I run out of gas. Because I'm going to hide my generator underground away from the base so I don't hear it all the time. So if I run out of gas, at least the battery bank will take over for it. So it's just going to be a backup is all it's going to be. I'm going to charge the battery bank off of the generator and then run everything off of that. So I can put the rest of the stuff in guns. Sorry, I hit my Windows key there. I need to disable that thing. I was just telling a friend of mine the other day you should disable it because he hit it while he was busy doing something and it pulled him out. Okay, so good on that. And sorry, I had to clear my throat. We're going to buy all the buckshot here. We're going to buy all the bullet tip here. We're going to buy all the 7.62 here. We're going to buy all the buckshot here. Getting the idea yet? Okay, I'll be quiet now. This is my favorite class machine. I'm glad I left it here. We don't need repair kits, so we're not buying all of that. Wow, we went through some dukes. Now, there was some stuff over here that I wanted to buy from. I think it might have been the trades. No, it's not the tradesman. We might as well buy the construction magazine and forged tungsten. We're gonna buy all of that, and I think that's all we needed from there. The rest of that stuff, We've got plenty of it. We're going to buy the forged tungsten from this guy too. And all the forged steel as well, because we still can't make that. Alright, so day 21's restock. So we need to have more dukes by then. But other than that, we're good to go. We bought everything we needed so far. I'm going to put... I guess I'll put the dukes in the guns thing, annoyingly enough. And I'm going to put all the ammo away that we just bought. So there. I'm going to leave the 7.62 because we're actually using that gun at the moment. What does this use? Oh, that's 7.62 too. I'm going to hold on to that as well. And my tungsten club's going in my bar. And we're just going to dump all this ammo stuff here. We're going to read that. We should be pretty close to be, yeah, pretty close on construction, so that's why I went on and bought it. That way we can start worrying about making tungsten stuff and all of that fun stuff. So, yeah, I think we're good on that. I'm just going to go on and grab up all of my stuff here that I was working with. I think that should be all I needed. And maybe some wood frames in case we have to lay something out. Now, I'm probably going to need to make more rebar frames. Hopefully not too many, because I am going to do an outer layer with rebar. So I'll show you what I'm talking about in a second. I made over 100 of these. I'm going to do probably need some more of those. I'm going to make 60 more just in case. Okay, so now that we've got that, what else did we need? We needed like concrete, so that would be in rocks. And we needed some tools. Tools would be nice. Alright, so we're going to need the nail gun. And I think that's about it, but I'm going to carry an iron fire axe just in case we get some people come up to us. We can chop them on up. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. The first thing we want to worry about is getting one of these pillars up here. So the way we're going to do that is I put 5 blocks in between each one of these pillars, okay? I'm going to go with the pretty pillars. These are the rebar 100 frames. Let's see. We're going to have to go 4 blocks high. And there is a reason for that, so I'll get to that in a minute. And then on the 4th block, we're going to put a, or right above the 4th block, we're actually going to put a rebar frame. So I'll show you that. But basically, we want to be at least 4 spots above the ground. That way, if a cop explodes down below, it does not break our floor, if that makes any sense. So basically, the 5th block up. So you put 4 of your pillar things down, and then you run a support beam across like this. I'm going to do, it's basically a 5x5. It's not exactly 5x5, I think. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, there's going to be a, okay, yeah. There's a 5x5 spot in the middle that we're just going to put iron bars. Now those bars, they're the interesting part. You can shoot through iron bars. Zombies can't get through them, obviously. So if you line them up correctly, they're really, really nice to have here. Let's see. So all I'm doing is a frame on the outside of rebar frames. Just like that. Now I'm going to go on and upgrade all of this stuff while we're at it. That way no zombies can kill it. Because we know we want to keep that just like that. Now we're going to add access ports up to here. what we're going to do is we're going to put these rebar frames here. Let's see, advanced. I like to put them on the top here, because you line them up on the top and they actually look really nice. They don't get in the way of anything. You don't basically hop up and down. That's the way they go. It just lines up nicer, and yeah, it just makes for a better looking and feeling setup. So by putting these bars up here, I'm just hoping that 5x5 isn't too large. I think that's just right, actually, as a 5x5 center, to where we won't have any collapsing issues. Yeah, okay, there we go. So what you do is you just sit up here while they're down there, and you shoot them. It gives you a way to get away from them. These bars right here are pretty much spit proof. I wouldn't say that they're completely spit proof, and you can always double them up if you feel like it. Like if you're having problems with cops spitting in you or spitting in your eye, I actually recommend staying on the move with a cop, running around and running from him. We're gonna add a way to get up here quickly, and we're gonna do 4 of these. Now, what we're gonna do here is we're going to actually create a pathway to each one of these. And try to make it look as stylish as we can, because that's cool. So I'm gonna actually end up knocking some of that stuff out, I think. Hopefully we don't lose any of these frames when we're doing this, because yeah, I should have known better. Well, that's what we're gonna do basically. I had to figure out where I need a pillar. I'm just gonna put a pillar right in the center here. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That means number 4 needs to be the pillar. Okay. Now, I'm not gonna... Well, yeah, I'll go on and do that. I'm gonna go with a... I'm gonna need to take that up 1 notch. I can make that look pretty. And yeah, that's how we're gonna do that. That's gonna be awesome. Alright, so we've got our pillar here. Now that we're connected to the pillar, we can go up a step here and start worrying about that. Alright. So now we've got a direct access from our roof. Well, we'll have a direct access from the roof here to the new place. And this isn't completely done. We're going to add some flare to the sides. Make it look better. Like I said, I want to make the base look as stylish as possible. And this is step 1. Step 1 is just actually these access ports right here. Let's see, we can go on and upgrade you. I want to go on and upgrade at least all the supports so nothing can get to them. I need to upgrade these right here as well. This is here for a reason. I will show you why in a little while. But our stupid screamers love to get in these holes, and I need to leave them like that, so I've actually got it laid out there for a reason. So I'm just going to go on and upgrade all of this stuff real fast. This is where, these are the spots where our fences are going to come out. So what we're going to do is we're going to run an electric fence from down here all the way across here to here. And I'm going to put little ramps about 1 block back. So say our fence is running across here, right? I'm going to put ramps right here. Because what's going to happen is we can run over these ramps, and if our fence is here, we're going to be able to jump it with no problem. But what's going to happen is the zombies running after us. They don't jump, so smack right dead into the middle of the fence. They're gonna get caught up on the fence, and I can just turn around and shoot them while they're all on the fence. It's pretty cool, and the reason why we've got all this set up here is because we're actually gonna hide the fence post behind here. That way they just don't bother the fence posts. That's why we've got it 10 wide. And we're going to do that there in the center here. Basically, we're going to have 3 per. And that's the way we're going to go. So let me go on and upgrade all of this stuff. Alright. I do know that I'm going to keep it like this, and I'm going to add some flare to the outsides. I just got to figure out how I want to do this, whether I want this to be curved or jagged or what. And then we're going to add some more flare to that so it'll look cool. I think I might curve the outsides and go kind of straight on the rest of it. We'll figure that out. Let's look to see what we can make blocks wise in a little while. I do want to put some flare on the outside as well. So basically this is what the entire base is going to look like. So we're going to have that. We're going to have the things running across here. And we're going to have that on all 4 corners. And I might even add access from one to the other over here. I'm not 100% certain yet. Probably will before it's all said and done. And then we can always expand outward later to come up with some more stuff. So like I said, if you can figure anything out that we haven't already decided we're going to do that you want to see, let me know. I'll probably end up once I figure out what my flare is here, I'm probably going to do a somewhat standard flare all the way across the entire base. But yeah, now you see what the base is really going to look like. And this is the plan that I was having. That way we've got the little places we can come over here, maybe paint some targets down here. I might do some special target in the middle here, just for giggles. And then it's going to be on all 4 corners like that. It's going to be uniform around the base. We're going to have our little spots that come from here to here, 3 each. So basically, we can run around out here all we want to, unhindered, without without worrying about zombies. I'm going to add some spotlights, probably 1 to each one of these pillars facing out in this direction, so we can actually illuminate the entire base. And that's pretty much what I've got planned so far. So let me know how you feel about that, and if you have any suggestions to make it look cooler or maybe function a little better, let me know. But other than that, I'm going to go on and call the episode here. We've already accomplished pretty much everything I wanted to do anyway, so have a good day. As always, people, if you enjoyed the video, be sure to drop a like to show your support for the series. And if you're new to the channel and you want to see more, show that subscribe button some love. Be sure to click that notification bell to be notified of my daily releases, and maybe one of these videos on screen is of interest to you as well.